The 24/7 occupation is ending, but general assemblies, we call them GAs, continue at the site on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. Over the last 5 months, this has been where I have been most inspired and encouraged by Occupy Lexington. Participants in these GAs have forged a strong community by a direct participatory democracy. In a nation of individualists, forming a community of mutual trust and respect can be challenging. GA has risen to that challenge over and over again. Using their process of modified consensus, they have listened to one another patiently and made decisions carefully. And sometimes remade those things multiple times. But the process has been wonderful. And it continues to be wonderful. And for me, one of the most inspiring aspects of Occupy Lexington. Other active and inspiring groups, the Action Committee meets just about every other week. They plan marches, short-term occupations, and other events. Invest in Kentucky has been circulating tonight a petition that you can sign by talking to Austin. Austin, raise your hand. This urges the Kentucky State Treasurer to invest state funds in a Kentucky bank rather than J.P. Morgan Chase, an institution that we all know contributed to the financial collapse of 2008. Some of the people who work there don't seem to know that our occupation had anything to do with them. So if anybody goes in, be sure and tell them. The People's Budget. Is Ian around?
He's not here tonight.
But the People's Budget has been looking at the Lexington budget line by line and making an alternative proposal the group believes are better solutions for the common good. There are 2 study groups. The Corporate Personhood Study Group is reading several works that, first of all, have traced the history of U.S. corporations from the Middle Ages and analyzes the ramifications of court decisions about those corporations. This group has been working closely with the Move to Amend group that is trying to amend the U.S. Constitution to override the Supreme Court Citizens United versus Federal Election Commission decision. That's the one we know has allowed secret corporate money to flood our elections. The other study group is the Libertarian Municipalism Study Group. I've hardly been able to say that because it has the word libertarian. But also note municipalism. They are reading Susan Beale and Murray Bookchin's The Politics of Social Ecology, which describes how to develop democratic governance from the bottom up rather than from the top. That's the 2012 Chuck Soner Award. And here to present this award are 2 of Chuck Soner's relatives, his wife and his daughter. Wow.
Thank you, everybody. So today I figured I would give everybody a taste of one of the things that the Occupy movement uses. It's called mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
This is how I'm going to thank everybody. Ready, Occupy?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is one person says in 3 intervals, and then everybody else repeats it. And that's so everybody in the crowd, if there's a bigger GA or a bigger crowd, can hear what you're saying. For example, mic check.
Mic check.
I would like to thank
I would like to thank
Central Kentucky
Central Kentucky
Council
Council
For peace and
and Justice
and everybody
everybody
that
came
to Occupy Lexington
to occupy Lexington
that made it such a wonderful experience.
such a wonderful experience.
Thank you. And now, instead of just having me up here, I didn't do all this by myself. We had a lot of help. So if you were ever at Occupy Lexington at one time, why don't you come up here? Come on. Come up here with me, and let's give them all a round of applause. It doesn't matter if you came to hold a sign or if you came to one of our GAs.
Okay. It's going to be a lot of words, so let's do it quickly. Thank you. Again, awesome. This is going to be really fun when we reoccupy in March. So please check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/OccupyLexKY, on Twitter @OccupyLexKY for more information. If you want to get involved, if you want to come out and show your support, get any of our events coordinated by many of these lovely people, but I especially want to give a shout out to April here. She does a lot of work in the Action Committee, and I think deserves a special shout out. And our lawyer, Christian back here, legal support, John O'Shea, like people like John and Mike that just been out there forever, and it's great. So.
I would like to personally thank John O'Shea for never leaving the site.
Yes.
Ever.
Never leaving.
Thank you for this award. It's an honor, and thanks for putting on this dinner.
Sounds good. And one last note, please check out Invest in KY as well. If you want some more information, see me after the dinner. I've got flyers. And thank you again.